specifically for the YouTube upload, I am putting this part at the beginning of it, okay? You guys never hear me say the words, please subscribe or like the videos, etc. But something I've started to realize is it is very important for me to acknowledge those things because people can simply forget. It's very easy to forget to like a video. It's easy to forget to subscribe. But here's the thing. If I'm giving you some form of guidance, those little things to you are humongous to me. If a reading you are listening to, watching from me, is resonating, helping you, that's the only reason I would want you to like it. I don't want you to just like a video to just like it. But if you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Currently, at the time of me uploading this, it looks about 60% of you that watch me are subscribed and 30% of you that watch me aren't subscribed. And those likes and those subscriptions go miles for me. I would more than appreciate you guys going ahead and doing those two things, and also turn on your notifications to know when I go live and when the new videos are being posted. This person knows without a shadow of a doubt that you have had many past lives together. There's two past lives I am picking up on right now. I see a past life in ancient Atlantis, and I see a past life in ancient Egypt. There are more, but those are the two we are center focusing on today. What is this person thinking about your connection as we speak? Well, so we have definitely two placements within this. This could be your placements, this can be theirs, and it can be anything that's up to their sun sign, their moon sign, or their rising. But we have the Taurus and we have Libra placement. What this person is seeing is they received a dream, okay? And it was about one of the first lifetimes you had together. This was the Egypt one, okay? In that lifetime, you brought balance to each other. There was no form of sacrifice. You got to experience your entire existence, that whole life together. It was like the creation. I keep seeing the Adam and Eve. I keep seeing the Lilith. I keep seeing the Creator. I keep seeing the first humans. You have been here together since the beginning of time. Time is an illusion. But your sentientness, we're both created together. And in every lifetime, you are destined to meet. But you're not destined to stay together in every lifetime. You see, the next lifetime we have picked up on, the one about ancient Atlantis, it looks like you were able to experience each other, but you were not able to stay together. A very young love was ripped away, but it feels like you two got to the point of marriage. And it feels like right before a child was born, one person's life was taken away and the other person's life was turned upside down. From one moment, it went to you guys having this happy dynamic to things being destroyed. Somebody, one of you, self-sacrificed in that life to save the other, but to save even more than the other, to save a tremendous amount of people. The lifetime we are in right now, that is why you feel this sense with this person that we have to make sure in this lifetime we do not sacrifice our love. You have had plenty of lifetimes where you have had to meet for split moments and then say, I will see you again in another, but that's not this one. When you guys came to this existence, in the most mundane way we can possibly talk about it, you said, we're going to find our rhythm. We will have to be apart for a certain amount of time. This is one of the first lives where we can only meet after we have found our own rhythms. Not have everything completely figured out. But you see, in the other lives, you formed everything together. And then everything got ripped away too. This life, it was the yin-yang. You spent the first beginning, your young years, etc., having no idea that this person would end up being who they are to you. Some of you have known them for years. Some of you have known them since you were a child. Some of you have only just met. However it resonates, it's the feelings. These are collective. The feelings are what are all the same. And the life experiences, the left path, right path, those are what are different. This connection in this life, you too have routine now. In this life, there is no forcing your connection. Already, you've started to help them relook at this entire existence. You see, before, in this lifetime specifically, before you two met, it's not that they were not a spiritual person, but I don't see somebody that actively did a lot of research. I don't see somebody who... I see somebody who knew that there was always something bigger, but they didn't know even how to put their words on it. You see, in this lifetime, you were the one that was meant to be the anchor to the spirituality, to this telepathic connection. They're an anchor to more of this 3D material like abundance. You may not be able to remember it right now, but you two told each other in this existence, in this life, there is no force that will keep us apart. The only thing that can would be our own paranoia if we choose to not do the walk, to not meet the frequency of what we want to see in this world. We desire peace. We desire serenity. We desire excitement. We desire truth. Honesty. And that's what I see you two are right now focusing on the most. Honesty. Going back to just this life for a moment. I see in many relationships regarding your past, you would be afraid of bringing up certain things because you would think you would be too much. Or bringing up your concerns would make a person almost punish you. Silent treatment. End up leaving you, etc. And for so long, you thought that that was just going to be how relationships are, how people are. Not realizing, no. The type of partner I need is a communicator. The type of partner that's going to bring me wish fulfillment is someone who's in touch with their feminine nature. That doesn't have to always be right. That is willing to be a listening ear. That's willing to have answers when the times are right. I see both of you being like, this is what I've been through in the past and I don't want to go through that again. So I'd rather make space for us to talk about what needs to talk about and make the actions that actually need to be made. Let's take a quick breather from the reading to talk about something pretty epic with you guys. My next spiritual retreat, spiritual adventure is set up for September of this year in the Canada Rocky Mountains. The first spiritual camping retreat was extremely successful, but not only was it successful, it brought forever value to every single one of our lives. I am honored to state that currently, at the time of filming this, 3 people who joined the previous hiking adventure have already joined and signed up for this one. This trip, I am able to have up to 24 people. The trip beforehand was only up to 12. At the time of me filming this, I currently still have some of my early bird spots available, which is $210 off of the trip total. You only, at the time of booking, need to put a 25% down deposit on the trip to get your spot reserved. If you are somebody that's interested in a financing plan as well, you can see if you're qualified for a finance plan through a firm with Trovatrip. Every single person that joins the trip is going to receive a one-on-one personal reading with yours truly in the Rocky Mountains of Canada. We will also have a tarot teachings lesson one of the nights surrounding the campfire after a great day full of hiking and making adventures. If you are interested in joining this adventure with us, the link to the trip is associated on my personal website. That is offprintmint.com. That is linked in all of my social media platforms. As soon as you click on my profile, the first page that loads up, you're going to see a button that says click here to join the Canada adventure. The trip site has all of the details regarding the activities of this trip, including the hiking spots, the Nordic spa, the mountains, the restaurants, etc. Go ahead and claim your spot today while the early bird spots are still available. And not only is that the only discount we have right now, guys, guess what? I have one coupon for an additional $200 off your trip. That means if you use the coupon and claim your spot before all of the early bird spots are gone, you're getting $410 off of this trip. That is a lot of money. That's basically a plane ticket to half of a plane ticket, depending on where you're coming from. I'm going to put the coupon code up here. There's only one available, guys. So if you want to go get this code, I suggest you try it now. All right, it's time to get back into our reading. The channeled messages regarding your past lives together, they're going to continue to arise. They're going to continue to show up in dreams, momentary visions, downloads. Simply being together and intimate will cause remembering your past together. And that's the thing about your intimacy life. And every lifetime is spicy. And every single lifetime, you guys have definitely perfected the arts of companionship, if you will. What Spirit's wanting you to know right now regarding this connection, okay? Honoring your worth. Honoring that who you have left in the past is truly meant to be there. Honoring that you have received visions, that there could be some exes or individuals that watch you. You could have individuals that try to reach out to you. And you know that with your law of attraction, these people are gone for a reason. What you have right now regarding the person in front of you is somebody that actually is part of that wish fulfillment. Way more than just one category. Other commitments you've had fulfilled maybe the sexual aspect but not the emotional. Or maybe the emotional but not the sexual. Or maybe they didn't stimulate your mind. This connection is the whole combo deal, if you will. It'll be tempting to only go back to what you once were with because it's what you know. But I see a lot of you more just being prepared for this. You felt this force. You felt some form of like a heavy energy at you at some points. And something I will state here is, at the time of me filming this, we just got out of Pisces season, okay? And during Pisces season, it can trigger a lot of emotions from individuals. From what I've seen in collective readings and personals, a lot of people had to power through a lot of parasite and compulsive thoughts and even overcome some OCD tendencies, if you will. I'm not a psychologist. I'll never diagnose anybody with anything like that, but I can tell you a lot of you here were having compulsive thoughts that were simply just fears projecting. Your parasite knows the weakest spots of your brain. It knows your true fears. And a lot of people's true fears are not even something physical to happen. It's emotional. It's being betrayed. It's being lied to in a certain extent. I see certain people here who were afraid to even get out of their comfort zone, meaning taking on new job opportunities or etc. See people who were doubting their abilities. A lot of you were feeling tired, lethargic. You couldn't figure out how to get out of this brain fog. And I want to let you know, a lot of you had some form of a negative energy surrounding you, but not actually completely entering your space. You've never allowed certain entities and etc. to enter your space. So even if you fill them outside your walls, if you will, they can't come in. And a lot of you feel that you've gotten to that line before of almost being willing to, instead of meet your demons face on, actually become one with them. And that's the thing, in every person story, their hero arc or etc., you come to that point where you make the decision to either switch into what is or rise above. Think about a simple example would be Star Wars, Luke and Darth Vader. He almost joined the dark side, Luke. But then he completely switched out of it, remembered his intuition, remembered he would not let fear drive his decisions. You are a beautiful, abundant individual. You are deserving of all forms of love. You are deserving of harmony. You are deserving to see that you are safe in the people you trust. You can literally trust. You can trust your own discernment to know, no, your mind is not trying to make things fit. If anything, your parasite is the only thing that's trying to make things fit, meaning finding things to be like, that's a red flag, that's a red flag. The anxiety, fear, the parasite within us talks fast. It makes you feel like a heart race and a sense of intensity, not excitement or anything like that. It will even talk to you very viciously. Sharp words, etc. If that's ever happening, it's not your intuition, it's not your higher self speaking to you. Intuition and your higher self, even if it's a intense situation that they're helping you through, they're not going to yell, they're not going to scream, they're not going to belittle you. It's going to be this calm, like almost stoic type of energy you feel your guides, your spirit, your intuition giving you. You are protected. You are safe. You purged. This connection is definitely meant to thrive. Take it day by day. Understand, just because you both know that this is something deeper than this lifetime does not mean all of your eggs go in one basket right now and you plan a whole life together. There's more time, okay? Enjoy the ride together. This life is about abundance. Just understand that the only person that can get in the way is yourself. That's what I got for y'all today. If you're interested in receiving a personal reading from yours truly, go to my website, offprintmint.com. That is linked in all of my social media platforms. Also, while you're there, if you want to check out my other available services, do so. I got a lot of cool options there for you. That's what I got for y'all today. I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.